All right, we're here today and we're doing a little interview with a patient who's been a long-term patient with Dr. Lapenski. So introduce yourself for me.
Okay, my name is Nick Dawson. I've been a patient of Dr. Lapenski's for the last 15 years. I didn't realize it had been that long.
Wow.
But I was thinking more like 10, but
Right.
Time flies when you're having a good time and when you're feeling good, which I do almost all the time.
What initially brought you into NUCCA care?
Okay, so initially my wife was a patient of Dr. Lapenski. I can't remember her particular symptoms that she came to see him about, but she came and she was getting some relief, and she said, you need to come out and see what he does. And so I remember, I'll tell the story, it's on being very honest. I watched him do an adjustment on my wife, and I thought, there is no way what I just saw happen actually has made a difference in her body and how she feels.
Because it's so gentle.
Because it is so gentle. Mm-hmm. I had gone to a chiropractor, the quote unquote bone crackers in the past. Didn't like that, but I then came down with a case of sciatica.
Oh, wow.
And driving halfway across the country to go to a family reunion with sciatica, at one point I told my wife, I said, I'm gonna walk up the freeway 100 yards, I'm gonna lay down in the middle of the road, and I want you to get in the car and I want you to run over me and just keep going. Because I was so miserable, so much pain. So I came to Dr. Lapenski about that, and 3 adjustments later, no issues with sciatica anymore.
Wow.
So yeah, it was an amazing thing that happened in my body.
Yeah.
And the thing that's been a real advantage as well for me is since that time, my health has been as good as it's ever been.
Wow.
Yeah, just generally in terms of whether not getting colds or flu or any of that kind of thing, I'm generally very healthy. So
wow.
Yeah.
That's a huge plus just as it is.
Yeah.
Wow. So, and your wife has brought in your daughters and now your grandkids.
Grandkids, right.
How fun is that to see your family experience all of this?
Right. And see, the thing with my wife is to understand her. Once she finds something that she truly believes in, that she has seen make a difference in her own life, she is great at promoting that thing. Whether it's NUCCA care through Dr. Lapenski or a local community theater we're involved in, she just really, gets her full weight, her full effort behind it. And so our 4 daughters have benefited greatly, and actually one of our son-in-laws has come out here as well, and then our 4 grandchildren. So that's
so fun.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I would say in addition to that, there's probably been, I would guess, a dozen or more people that have become patients out here as a result of my wife promoting NUCCA and what Dr. Lapenski does.
So great. So if somebody was looking at NUCCA and wondering, I don't know, maybe they had sciatic pain, maybe they had headaches, what would you tell them about NUCCA?
Well, I would say one of the things that you brought up is how gentle the adjustments are. So Dr. Lapenski does his measurements, and then when he does an adjustment, it is so gentle as to make me think, I can't believe that actually has done something in my body that will help my body to heal itself. Right. And yet I've seen it happen, a number of times in my own life, certainly my wife's life, and then in our children as well. So yeah, I would say it's something that if people have any skepticism about it, I would encourage them to go for it, to give it a shot, and I will guarantee you that you'll see results. I mean, it truly has been a remarkable thing in my own life.
Yeah. Well, great.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Dawson.
Yeah, my pleasure.